Hello and welcome everybody to the one and only. Oh, that's very loud. We're not gonna do that today. Welcome to the Average Video Gamers podcast. As you can see, there is only two of us today. It is me and Carlito. We are gonna do a duo podcast today. We don't know where Matt is. He disappeared off the face of the earth. He got bitten in the eyes by snakes. But today we're gonna be talking about the discontinuation of disc media starting 2028, the pricing of everything still going up, and kind of just what we've been playing around. It's going to be a little more free flow today, and we're just going to go with it. But until then, this is the Average Video Gamer Podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to the Average Gamer Podcast. So like I said before, we're going to start with just simple talking about the end of disc media for video games and probably a whole bunch of other media as well. I don't really know how to feel about it. Colin, how are you feeling about it?
End of an era, right?
Yeah.
Just now we still got Nintendo with their discs, but
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, losing physical media since I collect physical media. I think we talked about this last time a little bit.
Yeah, all because of GTA, I think.
Yeah, and I don't know. It is sad for sure, but
yeah, I was really hoping because like I haven't been like a crazy collector of stuff. Like every now and then like we'll get really nice editions of stuff and then like I'll jump into like limited editions or special editions of stuff, like around the $100 mark. But especially with GTA being like, hey, you're getting a code in the case and it's just a case. Like I think everyone was waiting to see if GTA really did something like that, and with them charging $80 for the base and $100 for the actual edition of the game, I think it's a little wild to think that we're now at a point where uh, physical media is no longer going to be a thing. I knew we were coming to this like future eventually, but I didn't think it would be like this. I didn't think it'd be so soon. I thought we'd be out of the 2020s before this really happened.
Yeah. And I have to wonder about all these physical stores carrying product. Like, I hate the idea of going in and buying the Nintendo eShop specific title.
Yeah.
And because it's like a very small eShop I'm going into. Just like if I'm not actually getting something. I guess the cards can be collectible now.
Yeah. That's such a weird statement to think about. Like so like I'm trying to think like there's with Ocarina of Time coming out, like the remake coming out, like I wonder what do you think they're going to do any special editions? Do you think they're going to just kind of Mario Kart it? This is an $80 game or like obviously we're still going to probably get like the little cart for Nintendo Switch 2, but I don't know if it's gonna like I can't imagine not having a cart for that game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll probably get the full game on the card. I can't see like them not doing that.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll see a Zelda edition Switch too.
I've heard rumors that we're gonna get one. My whole thing is I was talking to Amanda about it, my wife. That, like I'm interested in getting her Switch too because I've also heard rumors that Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver are gonna be exclusive on the Switch too. and she and I will continue our her first Pokemon journey and the Pokemon journey that she started through that. But she can't play them unless she has a Switch too. So we were talking about that. I was like, if there is a Zelda edition, it'd be really nice to get it. But if they don't announce it until after the price increase, I don't want like as much as I will want it, like I much rather pay less for the current Switch 2 than the special edition Switch 2.
Is the Heart Gold and Soul Silver a remake, or is it like a just a
It's kind
like
of
original
yeah, it's
port?
the original, but it's a port. It's basically what they did with Fire Red and Leaf Green is what I would assume. I don't know a whole lot of details. Like I said, like it could 100% just come to the Switch, and I just the rumor was a lie or just misinformation. But I'd really
Yeah,
like to at least be prepared in case it isn't a rumor and it is true. Like, I'd much rather go ahead and just get a second Switch 2 cheaper than waiting until September 1st because that's when the price goes up. And I don't know, I feel like Nintendo is the last bastion for all hope of everything in the gaming industry. Like, we still have some type of physical media, even though people aren't like super happy with it. But like, I Nintendo's lasted forever for a reason. Um, and I think they're gonna outlast Xbox and PlayStation too. If like thinking about the way PlayStation and Xbox are just going.
yeah. Forgot
So the series or the what is it, Project Helix and the
mhm.
PS6 are not gonna have discs anymore. So that means
I did hear some rumor about Xbox Helix might have some kind of disc situation or
okay.
something because they were talking. Someone, I don't remember who, was talking about how they were going to see about scanning your discs, your physical discs, to make them digital, like put like a license on it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like you could sell the disc, and once it reaches another Xbox, it removes the license from you and gives it
Interesting.
to them. So it I know Nintendo has something like that with their with the
They're like
like
share
game
feature.
card, like
Yeah.
their game key cards where there's no
Like
game on the disc is and it's just like
it's all physical data. Or
yeah, it's
not
all
physical
just
data, but
it's all digital
yeah.
stuff, but it knows that it's the same game when you
Right.
switch it to someone else's Switch. But that also requires always online stuff, and I hate that too.
Yeah, I didn't
Um,
really like it when the Xbox One came out and you like the Connect is always watching you. That will ever forever be the memory I have. Um and just Xbox turn off. I remember saying that all the time, and pissing people off. It was great. Um but yeah, man, like I can't imagine going into or stepping into a world that we're about to where there's just and like there's just no physical media. Like I know that's a bit extreme for a lot of people, but like you're if nothing has a disk drive, like I'm let's just operate on the fact that maybe Xbox doesn't, maybe they do. But like assuming they don't, that's going to be like I always remember the entire point of getting like a PlayStation 2 or a PS3, Xbox 360 was so not only did you have a game console, but you could watch movies on it too. And that I think that's always been one of those things. But I guess with Netflix, Hulu, and all these other subscription services, people are just buying less physical media to begin with.
yeah, Walmart is pretty much gotten rid of like all their movies except a select like DVD box sets of
Yeah,
shows and
like they'll have
some things,
the
but they have
yeah
pretty much
they'll
cut out.
that's That's super sad because that means we're gonna enter a world where we never really own anything, and that's really like if the apocalypse happens right now, I think we're in an okay spot because there's still physical media. But if an apocalypse happens 2 years from now and you want to play games, it's gonna be not happening at all.
That's why game preservation is like an important thing too. With the what is it called? There's a group of people, famous gamers, that like went to UK to
Oh, oh, I know what you're talking
preserve.
about. Yeah. I don't know what they're called, but I remember hearing about them like a couple months back. I can't for the life of me.
Stop killing games, is that?
Is that it?
I think it's Stop Killing Games. Yeah, it's Stop Killing Games.
Yeah. Okay.
They got shut down in UK and the United States
That's
with their campaign, and they're going to try to keep fighting it.
they
But
should. We should support them.
it should. It's just yeah, because all these live service games and stuff won't have a. Eventually, won't even have
Yeah, that's it's something I was talking
things, and then you
to.
don't have a physical copy either with it. So it's like
Like I can't imagine going to like my whole thing is like I understand games are getting way more expensive to make all the time, especially a lot of these large budget AAA games. But one thing um I think is super fucking important is like I don't know, just having something physical, even though I don't have a lot of physical editions of games. I don't have anything for the Series X or my PS5. Like I do buy everything digitally. Um but that's more of a convenience because I don't have space like I used to. Of like I don't have like if I ever make an office that is just a video game office and I just have like all my gaming stuff all in one room, I'd probably deck it out with a whole bunch of physical media, statues, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like there's a lot that I would want Resident Evil, Gears of War, and Zelda wise. That's just all physical media. But like thinking back even 10 years ago and how far we've changed from then, and the amount of games that I had back then for the Xbox One or the PS4 and the physical copies I had of everything. Like I had a digital game here or there, but there are so many games that I thought I had digitally back then that I now realize that I don't because I don't have access to them anymore. And it's like, oh, you own the physical. And it's like, oh, okay, well, shit, I don't have that anymore. And I guess there's also the trade value. Like once you buy a game online, you have it forever until you don't have services. So I don't know.
can't resell it. You
Yeah,
can't.
can't
It's
trade it
just
in for something else. Like the way we grew up with video games is gonna be forever gone. Like that's such a crazy thought process of oh okay, well I didn't really want the Super Nintendo. I'm gonna go get the Sega Genesis. Is that the right time period or is it Sega
yeah.
Saturn? Yeah, no, it's
No,
Genesis. Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
Super Nintendo. It's Genesis.
I always fuck those two
Genesis
up.
does what Nintendo don't.
Don't. Yep. Like uh, trading in an old Nintendo 3DS for the new 3DS to play Ocarina or play Majora's Mask or just I don't know. It's a really sad time. Um, one of my dogs is scratching her mind off. Um, but yeah, like just thinking about all that's about to change forever and the way we used to consume video games is never going to be the same as it used to be, and I think that's a really sad fact of life for the younger generation and just our generation of not having that physical media. Like it's just all sad news, honestly. And I think speaking on more sad news, um I know a lot of people were talking and it doesn't really surprise me, but it is still really sad of uh Xbox laying off 25 3,000 people, something like that.
I will check those numbers. But yeah,
Like, I mean, it's one of those things of like, I guess I saw it coming with all the cuts they've been making. They cut the price of the Xbox Game Pass from $30 to $22. Um, they've been just all the cuts all around. Like it seems really minuscule to a lot of people, and a lot of the average gamers don't really understand. Or I would like to think that they don't really understand if they're not paying attention to the industry like crazy. That uh, we're losing a Xbox is losing a lot of good studios with this as well, because I know they lost Undead Labs, which is State of Decay 3, or just a State of Decay team. I saw an Instagram post from them today. They still said, "Don't worry, State of Decay is still coming to Xbox. It's still coming to PC and PlayStation, but they're now like an independent studio, which is in this climate very scary for a very good team, I would say." Who else did we lose?
Double Fine
Hmm.
of the Psychonauts people. Let's see.
I really thought they would be fine.
Um, I have the numbers here too. Xbox cuts teams. I don't know who went independent, I guess, off the top.
That's
But they've
fair.
cut jobs at ZeniMax, Blizzard,
Ooh,
and Xbox itself. Yeah, I heard about Blizzard and stuff, but there was a lead dev. It's Ian. His name is Ian
mm,
because I'm a big World of Warcraft guy. But they were saying like most of the jobs at Blizzard being cut were management. Like he had to go through like 10 layers of management to actually like get anything done, and they're trying to cut it down to five.
that's
Um,
that's a lot.
yeah, like why do you need 10 layers or more of management? So I understand why some jobs are getting cut.
Yeah, that would just like thinking about how just an everyday position of you would have there would probably be so much loss in translation from top to bottom or bottom to top of
And no wonder it takes so long to get some things out, just having to
yeah,
go through every single person to the top, and then yes, up, 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 and it goes down, and then someone maybe wants to change it a bit over time and stuff, and
right. Like, and I'm sure Xbox is doing something similar. There's just I bet there's just so many loopholes and things going on behind the scenes that we don't see. Uh, just like everyday BS. Um, like I would love to be a fly on the wall and just sit in one of those like meetings and just listen to what they really have to say about the business. Because I know they're all about making the money, 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 money right now. And I don't really blame them. Xbox really needs it. They need to step up their game. But I thought,
yeah. Yeah, when you start losing like money on your business, you can't just keep everybody.
yeah,
So I understand why this needs to be cuts, and there could be a lot of like doubling up on positions that were just
yeah, it was a lot of
not needed. Yeah, and not bigger team does not always necessarily mean better game
yeah, better
or
production.
things like better production or anything like that. But I would like more transparency on like what's getting cut, who's getting maybe not who,
Yeah,
but
or at
just
least
like
just like the why. Is it just because like, hey, we've got like six of the same managers in the same branch that we don't really need. We really only need like two. So like, I
yeah,
wonder if it's stuff like that, or if it's, hey, we're spending way. It's probably a, hey, we're spending way too much money on these people and we don't need them. They're repetitive. Um, which sucks. I wish everyone who did lose their jobs today, because that did happen today on a Monday, which is crazy. That sucks.
Yeah, it's I always feel really bad when someone like loses a position, even if they're like the worst employee ever. I still feel really bad
Yeah, because I
when
mean,
someone gets
though,
fired or laid off or cut.
yeah, I was listening to one of my podcasts and they were talking a little bit about it, and it's really sucky because like I don't think the average gamer or just like the average person who plays games who just sits down, comes home, plays Call of Duty or just plays like one game for like 8 months doesn't really understand the I forgot where I was going with this. I've lost my train of thought.
I don't think the average gamer dad or whatever would even care
Yeah, like
that jobs are being cut of
their favorite game,
their favorite studio. It's just like, oh, I still get my Call of Duty. I'm
yeah.
good.
And speaking
Still
of
get my
Call of Duty,
game.
like on the same note, I was looking at my Xbox messages on the Xbox, and I actually got a message from Xbox saying, "Hey, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 is not gonna be day one Game Pass. It's not even gonna be available until next holiday, 2027 for Game Pass, which is cray. Like it makes complete sense to me. If they're dropping
That makes
stuff like
sense
this,
to
yeah,
me.
it's your number one game seller. It's always in the top 10 no matter what year it is. They got to make their money back. They spent almost $1 trillion on it, or they spent like
Yeah, like I don't know how they would even do the day one stuff really.
yeah, and
Like,
I don't know.
but I always felt like the Game Pass should just be like, yeah, like a year old or more games.
Yeah,
And also I think it should be the entire catalog of every Xbox game, every
give me the original, all the
just
original
give
Xbox
me
games.
give me everything.
Yeah.
And give me Transformers War for Cybertron on that Game Pass. It is delisted everywhere. I never bought it digitally. I still have my Xbox 360 copy. I can't play it.
Will
It
it not
is
play
awful.
on?
I don't have my 360.
Sounds
I
like we
sold
need
it,
to buy you a
but I kept the
360.
copy. Yes, I guess I should. But it's
But
it's practically abandonware. So it's, you know,
back to what you were saying about game preservation, that's one of those perfect examples of if we're gonna have backwards compatibility for everything, just make it everything.
right.
Like,
That's one of the games that's not on the backwards compatibility list of things too.
I wonder if it's a licensing issue.
It is like
Ah,
Hasbro has not. It was an Activision game, and the license lapsed. So like War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron and like the movie tie-in stuff just vaporized,
yeah.
as well as the best Transformers game, Devastation, which was the Bayonetta people.
Oh, nice.
Trying
Yes, yes.
I feel bad about this because I follow him on Twitter and
Uh,
it's not
Platinum
it's
Games.
not
It's
Platinum
Platinum
Games. Yes,
Games.
it's a Platinum Games game, and it's awesome.
Yeah. It's the one getting completely off topic, but I do know like Platinum Games is either like they're either really good, they hit it 9 times out of 10, but they do have that 1 out of 10 times where it's just blah. Like one of their, I don't remember which, they made a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that looked really good, and it was okay. I won't say it's bad, but I don't remember.
Mut- Mutants in May in Manhattan.
I don't remember which one it was. I know it was. I don't want to say more recently because we're in 2026, so it might have been like 9, maybe ten
It says
years ago.
2016.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, as far as all the people who lost their jobs, our heart goes out to y'all. It also just sucks because like that means content's probably well maybe depending content will come out slower. There's going to be a lot of restructuring, so everyone gets better at stuff. There's just going to be a lot of back and forth, and it also sucks for an industry that's super um, not stable at the moment. I feel like gaming went through like the 2010s were decent. The early 2000s were great for gaming. But especially going into the later teens and early 20s, I feel like gaming has kind of like we've had a lot of highs, but the lows are really starting to drag to us now, especially after COVID. Everyone's like all these companies made so much money, and now they're like, oh, okay, so that's not actually feasible. We can't have all these people, we can't buy all these things and make a profit that we're wanting to. So my heart goes out to all the people and everyone who joined this job or career path because it's their dream. I feel really bad for all the people who just got snubbed out of it like that. Oh, yeah.
I guess the broad side of that is a lot of those studios are going independent and they get their IPs
Yeah.
too, and like so they can actually maybe make something not AAA, but maybe just like the Return of the B games,
Yeah,
please. Like
I really do miss that. I miss single A, double A video games that are I don't want to call them cannon fodder, but like they're definitely the games that like, oh, okay, this is coming out. This looks really cool. I want to play this until this game comes out. Like I really do miss those type of games of just like I think one of my biggest complaints in video gaming right now is not every video game that we play has to be forever. Like
yeah.
I miss those somewhere between 8 to 12 hours stories of like you're just super invested in this game for 8 to 10 hours, 8 to 12, like 14 on a really big one. But then after that you were done. Like I
Hmm.
miss those games so much and I think Resident Evil and Capcom are doing really good with the Resident Evil series very in particular for that thing because they're hitting that mark for me personally besides RE4 remake because that was like a 20-hour game, but RE4 is like a 20-hour game anyway. But like Resident Evil 9 after you like you don't even have to speed run it, but like most people beat it somewhere between 10 to 12 hours, somewhere within there. Some people beat it faster. Uh like they're very consistent about hitting somewhere between those two marks of it's between 8 and 14 hours because I know I spent probably 13 hours on Village just because I don't know, it just I know it took me a while to finish that fucking game.
I
But
don't remember how long it took me.
like yeah, like I just feel like Capcom's really hitting it on the nail on the head on Resident Evil, and then they have their bigger I don't want to say bigger but definitely or niche. Niche isn't the right word either. I'm talking about Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is their like, this is our big game. It's our big open world game. Go have at it.
That's
And
their live service game.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
it's just gonna keep going. They're gonna put out packs for it. They're like, I remember when Monster Hunter World came out. Right, that's not the most recent one. That was the one before it, right? Monster Hunter Worlds, or is
World was like the first PC one, and then
whatever the first big one was where it was like actually open world everyone was kind of losing their mind.
I think that is World. Yeah, I
Yeah,
never played that one.
I played it for I don't know, I probably played it for 25 hours, which is Monster Hunter, that's just the surface. Like
Yeah,
you're
that's like level one.
yeah, like you're not even that deep, trust me. um but like I remember my friend JB got really into it and he put like I don't know, probably 200, 250 hours into it, and I came back and there was so much content, not even just like new monsters and stuff, like just so much content. Like they had Halloween updates, Christmas updates, just like all kinds of stuff that they would just do for the players, and it really felt like a big MMO for not a MMO type game. It was really cool. And like I think there needs to be a better balance between that for games. Like GTA 6, I am expecting to, like, if I buy this game, I am expecting to live in that world. Like I don't I'm ready to see gameplay. I'm ready to see what that, like, I know what it's going to play like. It's going to play like a GTA. But is it going to be worth the $80, $100 price tag?
I would, me personally, yeah, probably. I
Like,
got so many hours of out of 5, and
and so okay, so hear me
so
out. This is my thing with me in GTA. I've never beaten the GTA ever. I've always gotten really far into them, and then I like start unlocking just like more weapons and more stuff to do, and then I just go off and fuck around and do stuff. If I'm gonna spend $80 to $100 on this game, I really don't want to not just live in this game for like a month. Like I want to be able, like, you know what I mean? Like I really just want my money's value out of it. Like I'm probably still gonna get it, honestly. Like I'm gonna just do it. But now I don't know whether to buy it on Xbox or PlayStation. Also, when online comes out,
is it
is it
crossplay?
is it crossplay?
I don't know
I don't,
because
like, they haven't said anything about it. So
I'll have to play on Xbox. I can't. Uh, I ain't buying a PS5.
no, 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 no. You know what's crazy? I'll save that for a second. But yeah, like I'm probably gonna buy it on Xbox because you have an Xbox, Matt has an Xbox. Most of all my friends have Xboxes. I know like some people have PlayStation 5s, but most people have Xboxes. So like I would much rather just play it safe and get an Xbox, like a copy on the Xbox. And I think it's more worth it that way because if it comes out and it's not crossplay, which would blow my mind. Like if it comes out and it's not crossplay, I just what are we
It's
doing?
gotta be.
It's got to
It's
be.
gotta be crossplay. It's they have their own like login servers and with their Rockstar
Yeah,
club, and then it's got to use their own servers or something.
it's
It's
because oh man, I couldn't imagine it not being. I would lose my mind. Like I would understand.
they haven't confirmed it,
Mm-mm.
so that's
And even like, is it going to be crossplay for everything? Like, are you going to allow? Like, I know there's like this section of people who play video games where it is just like console and console are cool crossplay, but like there's a lot of console players that don't want to play with PC players because they're like, oh, you're playing on PC, you're cheating immediately. Even though I would say
yeah,
eighty
yeah.
percent of the time it's not true.
I've seen people, yeah, on social media talk about how they're mad at PC players and stuff. Like, why are you PC? Because you're just gonna cheat all the time. And
Yeah, it's
rant, random rant. Sorry.
yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm completely with you because like
It's like, yeah, but a lot of that stuff is like cool role play mods. That's
yeah,
not
that's completely
on
different,
the
and it's on a
Xbox or
like you have to have access to the server to get onto it. It's not just something you can jump into. Like it's a whole thing. But that's for another day of what I was gonna say about the Xbox PlayStation thing. So I told you Hayden went and bought an Xbox today for $730 used
yeah.
Xbox. He did buy the protection plan. Cool. It was like an extra $50.
I would.
I told him I was like I don't
I never buy protection
yeah I was like
plans.
I wouldn't have done it, but like do you, dude? Um, but I was
Usually a
comparing it.
scam.
Yeah, completely. But I was looking at the price of an Xbox Series X used was like 630 or something like that. Maybe it was 580 because it went up to like 630 after like tax or whatever. The PS5 like base regular just big ass one was still $500. Now granted it is used, but like it's so significant in a price difference between used for a Series X and a PS5 that I completely understand why people would be like, why am I going to buy an Xbox when it's literally $130 less or more expensive than a PS5? Like, I guess it's just because there's more PS5s out there, which makes complete sense. But whew, that's a huge price difference. Because I know the PS5 Pro brand new is still $900, and that's still $100 difference between a brand new Series X, which is $800 now. But I don't know. Just the way everything's price is going up, we really are in Ramageddon. Like, I saw, I was listening to one of my podcasts, and they were talking about how we shouldn't expect. Like, there was a news article or something that came out, um, saying that like they're not expecting to see price drops the way we used to have them, like 2 years ago until like 2030. So, uh,
Yeah, yeah,
so like I was if you're planning on buying a PC, for anybody who's out there watching, listening, buy it now.
yeah. Do it now,
Do it
probably.
now. We should have done it 2 years ago, but now is really
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
Now is the time. Like if you're wanting to get in PC gaming, it's just like find something with a 5070 in it and just run with it. Just
You're probably good with a 3070 still
yeah,
and things, but
yeah. What was it?
um, it's not
So
4K usually, but
I honestly, man, I don't know if like I know everyone
everyone wants that 4K and
everyone wants to.
8K.
It's all upscaled. Like that's I've fallen so in love with my 3080 with the 12 gigabytes because like I can run anything at 1440p. I can't really tell a difference. Like yeah, there's a bit of like sharpness this difference. I'm struggling right now. But like it's really not that big of a deal. Like I was talking to Matthew or Matt a few months ago about this and just like I know everyone's like getting to the like, oh, you got to have 240 hertz to like be really competitive, blah blah blah. I was like, you really don't. Like some of the best esports players I know are on 1080p monitors at 180 frames. Like I don't know. Like I still want my video game like for certain video games, I still want it to look amazing, but like it's not the same type of importance to me that it was 2 years ago or even 5 years ago. Like once I realized what true 4K looks like and what it runs on and the price you need, I was like, no, I'm good. I'll stick to my 1440p and I'll be okay. It's just gaming's getting too expensive, man. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. You'll be priced out of our hobbies.
Yeah, like
We'll be the expensive gamer podcast.
yeah, yeah, like it's like that's the one thing I feel like Nvidia
Broke broke ass gamer podcast.
broke ass gamer podcast. How to build a used PC for $300. And it's just RAM. No, like that's the one thing I love. Like my 3080 runs everything just fine, especially at 1440p, even newer games. It very rarely dips below 60. And giving another like clap for Capcom, I really thought like Resident Evil 9 can be a very demanding game if you turn everything ultra high, everything's on high, ray tracing is on high. Like it can be super demanding. But like I can turn it to like high 1440p with like medium ray tracing and the 3080 handles it amazingly. And I'm still getting 60 frames. Like if you're trying to build a PC, um this is probably the best piece of advice I can give you. Look for people who buy and put together used PCs all the time. Don't go like I know everyone goes to the tech gurus on the internet, uh, on YouTube and stuff of how to build a PC and building like the ultimate PC. But if you're an average gamer, you're making like an average income for Americans. It's just not feasible to buy the most expensive thing unless you just have like a crazy amount of disposable income. Then go spend 7 grand on a 5090 PC. It's probably more than that, honestly. But or steal it. You could also steal it. I wouldn't suggest it,
Don't.
but you could do it. But uh yeah, that's about all I have for news today. Colin, what have you been playing? Have you been playing anything fun this week?
I've been. Well, I did recently buy this game called Dead as Disco,
Oh,
which is
yes.
overwhelmingly positive. And I've played um an hour of it, and it's really really fun. It's
Nice.
if you like rhythm games, if you like Batman Arkham Asylum fighting,
Yes.
that's what it is. It's just that with rhythm, and you can add your own music, you can add your songs.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool.
yeah, it's still in early access, but it feels great. Just I was uh I was stuck at this boss. I still haven't beat her. It's just playing like the same K-pop song over and over, but it's so good that I didn't get tired of it. So
That's good.
like that hour is like the majority of that was fighting that boss. It's a very it feels very Dark Souls Elden Ring style too on fighting her. Just like a big room and then just having to constantly dodge and or time attacks and keep up with her rhythm.
Okay. Nice.
And
I
it's really fun.
I saw I thought it was a mod, honestly, but now hearing you talk about it, I guess it's not. I saw someone playing that, but they were doing Michael Jackson's Beat It, and I almost got it off that. How much is it?
That's 20 something. Hold on.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's 20. Yeah, it's 20 right now.
The amount of games that I'm just for right now that are just
25 regularly.
that's still not bad. That's not bad at all. Like the amount of games that I've recently seen, good God, I love Steam sales. I never knew how much I needed those in my life.
Another
Um,
reason to get a PC.
yeah, exactly. Or honestly, depending on the way prices go, if we don't expect a decline and you're not wanting to build a PC or do all the nonchalant, I really I really would suggest just getting a Steam machine if you want to play Steam that badly or get these deals and stuff. Like if you want something to just plug and play. I know it's expensive. I know it's like not the best overall kind of stuff, but I think it's still like I think it would still be worth it to just give it out and get it going. But I don't know. It's just so expensive. Now, for what I've been playing, I have been playing. Oh God, I forgot what it's called. What did I tell you it was called? I forgot the name of the game.
Goofy Gorillas.
Yeah, Goofy Gorillas. I blanked so hard. So Goofy Gorillas is just it's a friend slop game. I saw it on an Instagram reel of these guys that were playing tag. You get a big ass fucking like inflatable hammer to go beat people with. It's surprisingly movement based. Like it is like I don't want to say like parkour, but like you run around like a jungle gym to avoid your friends. Um, it's just mindless fun. It's like being back on a playground at 10 years old, just fucking around and doing stuff. There are other game modes, like they do have Nerf blasters, is what I like to call them. They're just not real guns. But like there's team deathmatch, there's deathmatch, like there's a whole bunch of different stuff you can play. It's only $3 right now. I would suggest everyone if you love Friend Slops games, you don't have a whole lot going on. Definitely go try it. Look some stuff up. I think games like that and Mecha Chameleon and these games that are like just there are really gonna be the future of gaming for the average gamer. Like especially if you're on PC. Like I think it's just gonna be so much easier to get around and do everything for games that are somewhere between $5 and $20. Like I think these are some of the best, more fun games that we can play with friends or just by ourselves. Like the amount of games that I know are free, that are single player games, uh, are obviously like stupid important to the average gamer, even if they don't realize it. Just because spend $20, have a really good time for 7 8 hours, and then like I started playing My Little Puppy, and I was balling within the first 5 minutes. The game's great. It's a little clunky, but it's great. I love it. It's an adorable game. But that's about all I've really been playing. Oh, I started Sleeping Dogs.
Oh, cool.
I started Sleeping Dogs. Uh
I
it's
love that game.
yeah, it's
I
fun.
never beat it, but it's very sad that that studio didn't make anything else.
Yeah,
But
that's yeah.
it's
What a game.
Chinese GTA, man.
Dude,
It's
for real.
awesome.
You know what's really funny is if you haven't played Sleeping Dogs, the whole premise is that you're an undercover cop. Anyway, the more I've played it, like I just got through like a nightclub where I had to sing karaoke, and I was like, this makes me want to go play Yakuza, like really bad. So,
I was gonna say Yakuza really scratched the itch that I needed from
yeah,
that I got from Sleeping Dogs.
uh, yeah, like that. Depending on like what I have going on for the next month, if I can get one of the Yakuza games for free or like for really cheap, honestly, I'll probably sit down and play that. But
Yakuza 0 is probably the best one, and it's a prequel to everything, so
oh, so good
good place
place
to
to
start.
start.
Mhm.
Good place to start. Heard. Well, I think that's about all the time that we have today, which is unfortunate.
I'm gonna add one more thing that I've been playing.
Hmm.
Star Fox on the Switch
Oh,
2.
how's that?
It's it's really good. I mean, it is the Nintendo 64 game, like just straight
Oh,
up
really?
everything. But it's really cinematic. Made me feel a little bit, you know. It added
Ooh.
that lore and stuff that it needed, and it just kind of like polished it. The only thing I can say bad about it is the voice lines don't hit as hard as the 64,
Do a
and
barrel roll.
a lot I would yeah, that's still in it, but
Oh, thank
there's
God.
some I think a lot of the bad guy voice acting had very bad direction.
Mm.
It just doesn't feel right. But maybe I mean nostalgic talking because the lines delivery in that one is like over the top and fun, but and I guess they didn't want to go that way. It's because it's a very serious drama now.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I was
but
debating about picking it up. I heard it's really short. I heard it's only like 6 hours.
it yes, it is like the 64 game, super short. Yeah, you're meant to play through it multiple times, going
Mm.
different routes. There's different challenge levels you can take. Um, there's medals you can earn. It's very arcadey.
Ah, okay.
It's basically just like a shmup rail shooter, and that's all it is. Just and you go through the story.
I miss
Uh,
rail shooters.
and there is a bad ending and a good ending, so you
Oh,
do have to play it.
a certain way to. Interesting.
You have yeah, you have to play it through normal, and then you have to do the expert path to get the real ending.
Interesting.
Which which I did the expert paths immediately because I'm used to playing the 64 game. But
That's fair. Fun fact about my life. You're gonna judge me a little bit.
okay.
I've never played a Star Fox game. Well, okay, so that's not
Well,
entirely true. I have played a Star Fox game, but it was Star Fox Adventures.
yeah, Not really Star Fox.
Not really at all. The last
Not
like
a, I would not say it's a bad game, but it's not
it's not
something that
Star
I
Fox.
really. Yeah,
So that was a game that my mom got me into because she was a Zelda fan, and GameStop, they suggest stuff. I remember watching her play that, and I was super into it because it had dinosaurs, and that's really all I cared about. But I remember she got to the last part where like you get in the spaceship, you go fight the monkey head with the hands in space
and
and do that.
Antros.
Antros, yes. I'm not good on Star Fox lore whatsoever. um but I remember she put it down because she's like, I can't beat it, I can't do it, and we just never beat that game. So I really want to go back now as I'm older and be like, I want to play that. Hey, Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo, if you're listening, Star Fox Adventures on the GameCube. I'm telling you, put it on there. I'll play it.
It might be on the NSO. Is that is what they call it?
I think so.
Nintendo Service
Nintendo
Online.
Store Online,
It
or yeah.
might be. I
I'll
don't
have to
know.
look
I'll have to check.
because if it is,
I'm
I'll
hoping they'll remake that one next because I do think it's
I
like good for the lore to have that. I like Crystal.
yeah.
Um
She's
and
she's definitely part of the reason furries exist.
yes. Uh we'll go back a little bit. I don't think Star Fox is worth the $60 price tag.
mm,
I did buy it $60.
that's fair.
I loved it, but I think it should have been 40. It's since it is really short. It is super short, and then like to you have to replay stages all the time if you want it. It's just for the same
Right.
like alternate paths. Like yeah, a lot will double up. So like then if you cut that out, it's significantly shorter.
Hmm.
Uh
I mean, I'd still play it. Is it multiplayer?
there is multiplayer. Yeah.
Ooh,
I
okay.
haven't got a chance to play yet. My Nintendo online service lapsed. I need to resubscribe. But I heard that's really fun because you can even like plug in a webcam and like become the character.
Oh,
Like
that's
it
fun.
recognize your
How
voice,
does
your
the
face.
realistic animals? How are you liking that?
I do prefer like the like cartoonier look. It
Same.
is more anime esque in I think. It's yeah. I don't know. I don't like how they have animal feet but human hands and um
That's fair. I didn't
like
even know
so
that.
I could have compromised if they just like gave them the human body but then like animal-less faces. I could
Features,
have
right?
been like that. Like and oh, like over the time it didn't bother me at all at near the end and stuff. It was just like, okay, these are those characters and
Y'all are just slightly weird looking. It's fine.
yeah,
Doesn't doesn't don't they doesn't Fox and Falcon wear boots in
Falco. And they do
Falco?
still wear boots, but
Oh, okay.
they have the
Uh,
digitigrade legs, the
yeah,
stuff. Um
interesting. Because like I'm thinking of the Smash Brothers models, and
yeah, yeah. But like, their boots look like the animal foot
feet.
still
Oh,
and stuff. So
weird.
they're
Interesting.
molded around it.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
The I think the lead art designer of the original games came out and said, "I wouldn't have gone down this path of the characters, but you know, this is what happens when I don't supervise."
That's a crazy statement. I love it. Uh, but yeah, I think that's about all the time we have today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the duo podcast today. It is a day short or a day late, not a day short. I apologize for that. We were just busy. Stuff happened. You're still getting the podcast. But for everyone, thank you for watching. Oh God, there's stuff happening on my screen that doesn't need to happen. Uh, if you're on Twitch, follow, subscribe, Yeah. If you're on YouTube, please follow, subscribe, like, comment, share it. Uh, we're still working on getting everything to like Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. I don't know what it's called because I don't use Apple anymore. Um, Spotify. We're still working on that. Hopefully, it'll eventually get there. And when it does, we'll have like a lot of episodes just to load into it. It'll be great. But until then, everybody, peeps, girls, boys, squirrels, y'all have a great day.